welcome to the Jersey Line. I'm Pat O'Melia. Sports betting is legal in New Jersey. I'm going to try to help you out a little bit with this week's Week 3 NFL picks. As let me go over to last week. Last week we were 8-8. But the locks, we were 1-0. Locks for the year, 2-0. So we're doing pretty good on that. Our year-to-date record is 13 wins, 17 losses, 1 push. And again, as I said, our locks of the week were 2-0. It's difficult this year with the NFL. We can't figure out what's going on with the Steelers. Their number one running back's holding out. They disciplined their number one wide receiver. Ben, the quarterback there, he's thinking about retirement. The Saints are hard to figure out. Drew Brees, you think Drew would be lighting things up? Not happening. And our New York football Giants, looks like it's going to be another long season. But let's begin with the picks. Thursday night, it's our New York football Jets, and they're taking on Cleveland, in Cleveland, the Brownies. The Brownies might be a good team, but it's hard to figure with their competition, and they had a kicker last week that missed everything. I'm still going to go with the Jets and Darnold. I'm taking the 3 points. It is Cleveland -3. I'm taking the 3 with the Jets. The next game, this is a 1 p.m. game, Sunday, Eagles at home versus the Indianapolis Colts. Eagles are given 6.5. I'm going to take the Super Bowl champions, given the 6.5. Panthers at Bengals. Cincinnati is the surprise team this year. Panthers at Bengals. Cincinnati's a surprise team. I'm going to take the Bengals, and I'm getting 3 points. Not a bad deal. Jaguars, -7.5 versus the Titans, Tennessee. Tennessee's still kind of feeling their way there. Their quarterback's a little bit injured. The Jaguars seem to be on a roll. They just beat New England decidingly. I'm going to take the Titans, and I'm going to take the 7.5. I think it's a close game, so we'll see how that works. Falcons, -3 versus the Saints. I can't figure the Saints, and actually the Falcons got to learn how to finish a game. I'm going to take the Falcons, given the 3 points. Ravens at Broncos. Broncos are 2-0, but they're not a very convincing 2-0, but I'm going to figure they're on a roll. They're getting 5.5. I'm taking the Broncos, and I'm getting the 5.5. We got Texas, Giants at Texas, playing the Texans, 1 o'clock game. I'm going to take the Texans, giving the Giants 6 points. I'm taking the Texans, giving the Giants the 6 points. Dolphins versus the Raiders. Raiders could be probably one of the worst teams along with the Bills this year. I'm going to take the Dolphins at home, giving the Raiders 3 points. I'm taking the Fish, giving the 3. Packers at Washington, playing the Redskins. I'm going to take the Packers, giving the Skins 3 points. Vikings at home against the Buffalo Bills. Bills getting 16.5 points. Hard to turn away from 16.5 points, but I am. I'm taking the Vikings, giving the 16.5. KC at the San Francisco 49ers. KC's at home versus the San Francisco 49ers. KC's on a roll. The Mahomes kid had 6 touchdown passes, and what an arm. I'm taking KC, giving the 49ers 6.5. Rams versus the LA Chargers. Hard to say that. Rams are looking good. The Chargers, it's either this year or, Phillip Rivers will never get to the Super Bowl. I'm going to take the Chargers. I'm getting 7 points. I got the Bears at Arizona playing the Cardinals. I'm going to take the Bears, giving 6 points to the Cardinals. I'm taking the Bears, giving 6. This is the lock of the week. They are going to crush the Cardinals. Seahawks versus the Cowboys. The Hawks are at home. It's a 4 o'clock game. I'm taking the Seahawks, giving the Cowboys 1.5. Patriots versus the Detroit Lions. This is their ex-defensive coach, Patricia's there, coaching the Lions versus the Pats. It's going to be a bad day because the Patriots are going to be a little upset about losing last week to the Jaguars. I'm taking the Patriots, giving the 6.5. And Monday, it's the dysfunctional Steelers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to go one more time. Steelers, giving the 1. I'm taking the Steelers, giving a 1 point. Bet with your head, not over it. Bet wisely. I'll talk to you next week. Let's have a good Sunday.